All Sports, KSMO, Salem.
It's time now for Tiger Talk with Stan Stevens and head baseball coach Tony Edwards here on 1340 and 95.7 KSMO.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Tony Edwards, coach of Salem Tigers and Owensville Dutchman met up yesterday. Kind of a pre-district look-see at what might be happening somewhere down the road in May, but Tigers got out to a 6-1 lead. A little help from Owensville, but a lot of help by the Salem Tigers. Helped Owensville put an 8 spot up in the third inning. Coach, take away those 2 innings. You had a pretty dandy ball game if you take those 2 innings away.
Yeah, we did. We came out and, like I said, we put the ball in play a little bit. Garrett surrendered the first run early, but when we came out up 6-1, we were feeling pretty good. Thought, with that kind of a lead against a good ball club like that, and the way Garrett pitched the other day against Steelville, we thought that we were feeling pretty confident at the point. And then we got into some trouble defensively, booting the ball around a little bit and throwing it away. And, the old saying goes, when it rains, it pours. And, it's something we have to learn. We got to swallow it and move on forward with it and just kind of learn from our mistakes. But, yeah, something like that can definitely blow up an inning and be a backbreaker for sure.
When you look at the way this game started, and you're right, Garrett did not have his best stuff. So they get a couple of hits. He picks a guy off second base. They get a double play in the first inning. So Owensville has 4 hits. They get just 1 run. You got to feel pretty good about that. And then the Tigers come back. They're able to get some hits, get a couple of runs on the board. Hayden Sanders, nice blue pit down the right field line, driving in a couple. And then, of course, the error by their third baseman allowed 2 more runs to score later on. You got a 6-1 lead, Coach. You got to feel pretty good. But as you mentioned, Garrett did not have his best stuff, but he competed, and that's the neat thing. He could have left that game with a 6-3 lead. Instead, a few of those errors ended up costing the Tigers big time. And, once those things start to happen, it's like a snowball effect. It just keeps rolling downhill and getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's one of those things that, you as a ball player, it's adversity. You just got to learn to overcome it. It's baseball. It's, this game will eat you up mentally a lot. And I told my players after the game, I go, as frustrating as it is, you cannot let a game like this just beat you up mentally and from a physical standpoint. So it's something you just got to look past and learn from your mistakes and move on with it and look forward to the next game. What's done is done. And, let's look forward to licking. So that's kind of where we're at today.
And the Tigers' bats kind of went silent after that second inning when the Valley kid came in and came in relief. He shut down, I think, 10 Tigers in a row before he finally gave up a walk and then gave up another one, and then the Tigers were not able to capitalize. Did get a run in that's late in the game to close the gap, and unfortunately by that time it just wasn't enough. But you have to give credit where credit is due. Owensville came back, got the win, and it's just time, as you mentioned, time to look forward to the next game, which is the Licking Wildcats, and you have no time to rest, Coach. You got another good baseball team on the horizon waiting for you today.
Yeah, we certainly do. Coach Ansel down at Licking, he's built a very good program, Hall of Fame type coach, and his players are going to be ready. I mean, they've got some young kids that are playing good baseball, and we expect another really tough opponent again today. They're going to have good pitching. They're going to put the ball in play, and they're going to be fundamentally sound. And in order for us to beat Licking today, we're going to have to match that. We're going to have to be able to hit the ball, have good pitching, and clean up our defense today. So if we can do that, we should be a pretty good ball game.
One of the things I always remember about the Licking Wildcats is they like to bunt and run a lot. Now, they've done that in the past. I'm not quite sure that's the same philosophy as their coach, and I'm not sure what their personnel is. But, boy, they had enough speed, and they didn't try and hit the long ball. They just tried to spray some hits around, but they'd use that bunt and run, Coach, and it always just seemed to tear my hair out because it didn't seem like the Tigers ever really fielded that position very well and could control Licking when they started getting that into a groove.
Yeah, you're right there. They're, they've been kind of known to, hit and run a little bit. They kind of like to open up the right side. And, like I said, Coach Ansel's good about their players' discipline approach, pitch away, hit away. So, I mean, if ball's thrown in the outer half and you got speed on the base paths, why not take advantage of it? So, it's just something we're going to have to be aware of today. We're going to have to, field our position and communicate. Communication's kind of been a struggle here lately on the field, so we need to kind of focus on just making sure we're on the same page. Read the top hand if we're seeing bunt, know where we're going with it, things like that. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough task today, but one we're certainly up for today.
Sounds like a plan, Coach. The best of luck today against the Wildcats of Licking. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Stay tuned. Tiger Baseball, it is next.
That has been Tiger Talk with Salem head baseball coach Tony Edwards. And now, Salem Tiger Baseball on KSMO and KSMO Media.
The will of a farmer is like no other, forged by the strength of generations past, propelled by the hope of what lies ahead. Unpredictability cannot shake its resolve. It wears a coat of courage and commitment, boots made of love for the land. At BASF, we support you with tools for tomorrow, new chemistries, seed traits, and technologies, because we know the world's future will be fed by the will of a farmer. BASF, helping you do the biggest job on earth.
Show me hope, Missouri, because the stresses of life and crisis can be challenging. Show me hope, Missouri, because you're never alone. Show me hope, Missouri, because resources from the Missouri Department of Mental Health are available to help you manage stress and practice self-care. Show me hope, Missouri, because support for yourself or a loved one is available. Call or text a counselor 24/7 for the support you need. Just call or text 1-800-985-5990 or find local providers at moshowmehope.org.
It's now time for Salem Tiger Sports on KSMO and KSMO Media. And it's being brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Progressive Ozark Bank, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Your World Today, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Jadwin and Smith Auto Body, Big Iron Realty, and Magic Herbs. And now, Salem Tiger Sports on KSMO and KSMO Media.
And we welcome you to Licking, Missouri at Deer Lick Park. Stan Stevens with you here, bringing you Tiger Baseball on a very windy afternoon with the wind gusting out to left field. We may see a high-scoring game in this one. Definitely balls in the air will be an adventure. Let's go ahead and give you the starting lineups here as we're getting ready to give you those. Corbin Barrett will be in center field leading off. Traden Richter at second base batting second. Garrett Connell at shortstop batting third. Colin Haven will be in the cleanup spot batting in right field. Being in right field, I should say. Jimmy Barton will be out in left field. And Caden DuBois on the mound batting sixth. He'll be pitching. Hayden Sanders doing the catch today batting seventh. Isaac Westerman at third base. He'll be batting eighth. And Wyatt Martin at first base batting ninth. For the Licking Wildcats, it'll be Cole Wallace at third base. Malachi Antle doing the catching. Silas Antle in center field. Rusty Buckner in left field. Keaton Cook over at shortstop. Spencer Rogers at first. Keaton Rennie at second base. Austin Shepard at right field. And Elijah Ullum DH with Cannon Buckner on the hill for the Licking Wildcats. We're going to take a 90-second break and come back with the play-by-play when we return to Deer Lake Park. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Hi, Carrie Patton here from Town and Country Bank. We've got all the perks of a national bank, like online banking, quick loan approval, and you can even deposit your check from your phone. That's not why our customers love us, though. They love us because we still offer hometown customer service. Stop by one of our area locations and let our friendly team remind you how special hometown banking can be. Smart, friendly solutions. Town and Country Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Right now at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, you'll find Chevron Techron Fuel System Cleaner. Buy one, get one free. A Hopkins Multi-Purpose Giant Funnel for $649 and a 2-ton trolley jack price of $54.99. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store, right here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Has your physician ordered you an x-ray? What about a CT scan? Maybe an MRI? This is Bobby Sullins, Radiology Director at Salem Memorial District Hospital. Here at SMDH, we have the highest quality equipment to fulfill your imaging needs. No need to waste your time and money driving long distances to receive the same, if not better, image. If you have any questions, just give me a call at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
We're getting ready for baseball here as the Salem Tigers in their Carolina blue jerseys with the navy blue caps on the shoulders and on the arms. They have the gray pants on with the navy blue piping down the side. The Licking Wildcats, they're very similar to the Owensville Dutchmen from yesterday with the orange jerseys, the white, black numbers with the white casing around the side. They also have their gray pants on. They all have the long stirrups on, though. That none of them did at Owensville yesterday. And, of course, that is the black stripe with the stirrup, which is orange, and then the black stripe in between two white stripes on the calf. So we're about ready to get this one underway as Buckner will warm up. His catching mate today, battery mate, will be Malachi Andel. The outfield today, and they're going to have an adventure today. Austin Stevens, I think I said Shepard, Austin Stevens will be in right field. He's going to have the difficulty of a crosswind going from left to right. That'll be interesting. Rusty Buckner, he'll be out in left. He's going to have to deal with the wind blowing in his face. And out in center field, Silas Andel, he's going to definitely have a lot of room to patrol out there. The deep center field here at Licking, but a very balanced ballpark all the way around. Grass infield, dirt between the dirt area, normal baseball-looking field. Short behind the behind the plate, short distance there back to the backstop. They now had the netting on the backstop instead of the old fence that they used to have for years. I'd say maybe 12 to 15 feet max from home plate to the backstop, so not very much room back there on wild pitches to advance. So it will be Corbin Barrett to lead things off. They'll be followed by Trayton Richter and Garrett Connell. Salem losing yesterday 10-7 to Owensville. They have 8 runs in that third inning with only 2 of them being earned. So a little bit of problems with the defense for the Salem Tigers yesterday. Today could be a very interesting day with the wind. So it may not be all just fielding problems, as it's gusting occasionally, and watching that flag in center field just unfurled permanently out to left field, and it's blowing. About 30, 35-mile-an-hour winds. First pitch, a straight change, and ball 1 to Corbin Barrett. Cannon Buckner on the hill, right-hander. In at third. Straightaway everywhere. Play Barrett to pull. Another changeup straight over the middle of the plate. They give Barrett left center field. They play him to pull in center. As the 1-1 comes home, and there's a ground ball towards the right side, taken there by the second baseman, and Rennie throws him out. Trayton Richter will stand in. Richter playing second base today for the Tigers. He gets moved up to the second slot. So Barrett a lefty, Richter a lefty. That's going to be it for the Tigers as far as left-handers until Wyatt Martin comes up in the number 9 slot. Trayton will stand in. First pitch to him, fastball outside, ball 1, tailing away. Third baseman out there, Cole Wallace, had cheated in on Richter, now backs up a step or 2. He's just a step or 2 behind the bag. The pitch, that's a strike on the inside corner with a fastball. 1-1 to count, one down. We're in the top of the first inning here in Licking at Deer Lick Park. Made some nice improvements to the park here. And there's a line drive in the right center field. That's going to be a base hit for Richter. Checks up for Stevens. He gets it back in. Nice swing for Trathan, who went down, got that ball, and drilled it into right center. So Garrett Connell stands in. Connell with a home run this year. That was a grand slam down at Ellington. They're going to give Connell just a whole bunch of room out there in right center. With that wind blowing out, this is what Garrett will love, this one. Fastball in the outside corner for a strike. He gets a pitch to his liking. It won't take much to get one out of here today. Get one up in that wind. Richter at first base, short lead. Pitch comes home to Connell, and that curveball is a strike on the outside corner. Took a little something off. Garrett didn't like it. Took it. He's in the hole 0-2. Big hole on the left side between short and third as Cook cheating up the middle for 2. And there's a pop foul off to the right side as Connell went reaching for it. Buckner on the hill, gets a new baseball, rubs it up, gets the sign from Antle. Brings it, runner going, and a foul straight back into the netting. So Richter will go back to first base. Had a good jump. Bacano protecting the plate, fouled that one straight back. So big hole on the right side, big hole on the left side. Is looks for 2 up the middle. Pitch coming to Connell from Buckner. It's on the way. It's low, gets in the dirt, knocked down nicely by Antle. Keeps Richter right where he belongs to first base. Colin Haven on deck. Nice afternoon. A few showers off to the west, but nothing of any major consequence. Pitch to Connell. That curve is outside. 2-2. Cannon Buckner, right-hander. Checks the runner. Brings it home. There's a ground ball to third. Taken there by Wallace. To throw to second. Out to throw to first base. And out. They turn a double play. 5-4-3 on a double play. That ball hit right at the third baseman Wallace, and Connell grounds out into a 5-4-3 double play to end the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, nobody left. We played a half inning here at Licking. Salem nothing. The Wildcats coming to bat. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Have you checked out the Country Mart website at www.tcmarkets.com? If not, you really need to. You'll find their weekly specials, coupons, inside the store information, and also tasty recipes from TC Markets on there as well. Plus, don't forget to like Country Mart's Facebook page. Like or comment on it for a chance to win something from the deli, and the winner will be announced on Wednesday each week. Just another reason to shop at Country Mart in Salem.
Cade DuBois to the hill, gets the start today here at Licking. Cade, a right-hander, will take on Cole Wallace to lead things off. Malachi Antle and Silas Antle here in the first inning. Wind still gusting out to left field. Tigers have Isaac Westerman at third base today. Garrett Connell at shortstop. At second base, it's Trathan Richter with Wyatt Martin over at first. Around the outfield, Colin Haven in right. Corbin Barrett in center. Out on left, Jimmy Barton. Hayden Sanders behind the the plate doing the catching today. And as we mentioned, Caden DuBois on the hill. Cole Wallace standing in. Wallace batting from the right side. Pitch coming in from DuBois and a pop-up on the infield. Tigers struggled with this yesterday, and that one caught there by Richter. Got him right in on the fist. Wallace popped it out. One pitch, one out, and Malachi Antle will stand in. Richter looked at Connell. Connell looked at Richter, and that had me wondering, did he not see the ball? But Trazen picked it up and was able to grab it just at the outfield grass here on the edge of the infield. One out. Antle from the right side, standing off the plate. The pitch, that's a strike on the outside corner by DuBois. Tigers straight away from Malachi. Pitch, line drive in the right center field on the run. It's Collins, and he can't get it. Goes past Haven, making a turn. Handel throw to second base. They got a chance, and he's in with a double. Haven couldn't get there, had the ball skip by him, and Handel into second base with a double. He got the ball, threw a good throw to second. Took a little extra hop. That's what was the difference in that one. Took 2 hops. Connell put the tag down, but it was too late. And Silas Handel will stand in. Malachi smoked that ball in the right center field as that off-speed pitch by DuBois just hung there. There's a fastball outside, ball 1. Silas Handel batting in the third slot. He plays in center field as the pitch comes in. That ball up 2-0. Wildcats play spring and fall ball. So obviously a little advantage here, especially early in the season. The pitch hit him. It hit him. Handel is hitting the shoulder. And Rusty Buckner will stand in. Buckner will bat from the right side. Runners at first and second, 1 down. Tigers have Richter trying to hold the man close. Now he gets back to regular position as the pitch comes in, a swing and a miss. Well-placed pitch by Caden DuBois on the outside edge. Keaton Cook is next. First and second, 1 down. DuBois looks, checks, brings it. Swing and a miss. That one inside, up and in. And Buckner couldn't make connection. He's batting in the number 4 slot for the Wildcats. Malachi at second base. Silas at first. That's the Handel boys. The pitch, curveball, and a foul straight back. Again, that one hung a little. Buckner got underneath it, fouled it off. Wind still gusting out to left field. DuBois looks, checks, brings it home, and a foul off to the right side. New ball in to Caden DuBois. Tigers got a hit from Trazen Richter. He was erased on a double play in that first inning. Now first and second for Licking. 1 down. The pitch comes home. Curve and a high fly ball to deep left field. Way back, and gone. That ball, another off-speed pitch, hung, and Rusty Buckner got that ball up in the wind, and that's out of here in no time. And it's a 3-0 Licking lead. Oh, that ball was just up in his eyes. And Buckner, no doubt, once it got up in the wind, it just kept going. That ball might have gone out of here on its own anyway. Ball was well hit. DuBois had placed 2 good pitches around Buckner. That one was right over the heart of the plate with just nothing but a spin to it, and it said, hit me. Yeah, he did. Keaton Cook stands in. He fouls it off to the right side. 3-0 Wildcats on the 3-run homer by Rusty Buckner. Ball out over the Farm Bureau Insurance sign out in left center field. No real doubt about that one. Cook waits, playing shortstop today for the Wildcats, who jumped out to a 3-0 lead here. Du Bois gets the sign from Sanders. Brings a curveball in. That was a good curve, cut down and in, right over the inside corner. 0-2. Cook waits. Here it comes. Fastball and a pop-up. On the infield, the wind's going to take it. Where's it going to go? And it's going to fall. Du Bois and Westerman were both there. Neither would get it. Du Bois tried for it, but again, that's not his ball. It really should have been Westerman's ball right in front of the Licking dugout, but nobody seemed to call it. And that ball should have been caught. That's an error. And the 0-2 just missed outside. Three-nothing Licking. The pitch, a swing and a miss, and down on strikes goes Cook. First strikeout for Du Bois, and Spencer Rogers checks in. Rogers wearing number 12. Three nothing Wildcats. Pitch from Du Bois. Fastball outside corner. A double, hit by pitch, 3-run homer, all with 1 out. 2 down now, nobody on. 0-1. Nice curveball drops in for a strike. Quickly 0-2. Du Bois, the sign from Sanders. Brings it. Line drive, base hit up the middle. Trying to go over the outside edge as Sanders set up out there, but that ball was right down the middle, and Rogers smoked it right back up, right over the head of Du Bois in the center. Keaton Rennie stands in. Rennie batting from the right side. 1 on, 2 down, 3 runs in here in the first inning for the Wildcats. The pitch. That's a strike. Good fastball right at the letters on the outside edge. 3-run homer by Rusty Buckner here in the first. The pitch. There's a high pop-up on the infield. Who wants it? And it will be Richter taking it down. His second pop-up caught in this inning. But 3 runs on 3 hits. 1 a 3-run homer by Rusty Buckner. No error, or 1 error, I should say, and there was 1 man left. We've now played 1 full inning. It's the Licking Wildcats 3, the Tigers nothing. Back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
In a world where everything is digital, your payments should be too. Time is precious. Digital payments provide a quick and simple way to make secure purchases. The Bank of Salem recognizes the need for digital payment convenience and is excited for you to enjoy a new way to pay. We now support Apple Pay, Google Pay, Fitbit, Garmin, and MasterPass. To enroll, call or stop by either Bank of Salem location today and let us help make your shopping experience easier. Message and data rates may apply. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Napa Auto Parts Store, right here in Salem, is your one-stop shop for savings, where right now you'll get Blue Devil head gasket sealer for $39.99. Napa Proformer conventional wiper blades for $5.99 each. Seafoam products starting at $7.99 each. And Napa hand cleaner for $1.99 each. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem for more spring savings.
Colin Haven will lead things off here in the second inning, 3-0 Wildcats. Colin playing right field for the Salem Tigers. Right-handed batter, digs in. Facing Cannon Buckner, just a freshman. The pitch comes home to him, a swing and a miss. They give Haven right center field, and there's a bunch of room out there. If he can get one up that alley, he can run for a while. The pitch coming in to him is a ground ball towards short. Cook has it. The throw to first base is barely in time. That was really a lot closer, I think, than the umpire thought. Coach Reardon checking with the first base umpire. That was a lot closer than I think, and he's still barking at him a little bit. Very close play at first base as Colin almost beat that one out. Barton stands in, and he gets it off the end of the bat to short center field, and a good job out there by Keaton Cook to go get that one on short center on a humpback liner. And there's quickly 2 down for Caden DuBois. Barton got that off the end of the bat. You can kind of tell by the thunk. Didn't go anywhere, and Cook was able to venture over and make that catch. Quickly 2 down for DuBois. Pitch to him, and high pop-up toward the dugout of Licking. It's going to go out of play. Wind still blowing directly out to left field. Seems to have calmed down a little bit. Still blowing, though. I'd say over 20 miles an hour, but nothing like it was earlier when we got here, about 35. DuBois waiting. Pitch come to him. That's high. 1-1. We're in the second inning. 3-0 Wildcats. A 3-run home run by Rusty Buckner. He had one yesterday as well, they say here. And the pitch coming home. There's a high foul off into the trees. Or actually, it took out a light. So DuBois will be billed for a light. So DuBois shatters one of the lights here. They would shine on home plate. Boy, that's not a good thing. We have to play late. But there is glass right now out on the field as they come out of the Licking dugout. They're going to have to sweep that up. They do have AstroTurf right in front of the dugouts, which will make it easier, but to sweep, they're going to try and pick it up by hand. That's kind of crazy. 1-2 pitch to DuBois. Here comes curveball high. I think I'd be looking at a whisk broom or some kind of other sweeping utensil. Sanders waiting on deck. The 2-2. Strike 3 call. DuBois called out on strikes on a good fastball. And that is the first strikeout of the game for the youngster Cannon Buckner. Down in order go to Salem Tigers 1-2-3. We now play an inning and a half. We go to the bottom of the second with the Licking Wildcats on top. 3-0, unless one light bulb, too. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Keeping life simple can be a challenge, but not when you're switching to Progressive Ozark Bank. Plus, Click Switch allows you to move your direct deposit with one click. You can also use Switch Assist to move all of your automatic bill payments and subscriptions. Click plus click equals switch. Get customized alerts ranging from security to activity balances and more. Big banking technology at your local hometown bank. Progressive Ozark Bank. FDIC insured, they are an equal housing lender where people matter. Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free.
To the bottom of the second inning, it'll be Austin Stevens and Elijah Ullum in the top of the order. Cole Wallace, 3-0 Licking. They had 3 hits in that first inning, hit batsman, and a home run by Rusty Buckner provided all the runs that Licking needed. Double by Malachi Anto at 1 out. Silas Anto hit on the left shoulder, and then Caden DuBois actually had Buckner set up, but hung a curveball right down the middle, and he did not miss. Stevens standing in. Caden gets the sign from Sanders, and his first pitch comes home. That's low ball 1. Wind has picked right back up where it was before now, gusting out to left field. Right fielder Austin Stevens takes it low 2-0 from Caden DuBois, who's on the hill here at Licking. Caden ready, brings the next one in. There's a foul off the helmet of Hayden Sanders. Ullum comes and fetches that foul ball. Still some glass and something covering, actually not the bulb that was busted here at Licking. The diffuser shield was shattered. The pitch, there's a swing and a miss on a high fastball. 2-2. Well, wind is just howling out to left field and down the line, kind of going from right field line to left field line. The pitch, curveball high, 3-2. Tigers deep all around the infield. A bunt right here, be virtually a base hit down the line. Pitch, foul off to the right side. Stevens, the right fielder, batting from the right side with a 3-2 count. Back in, Sanders the sign, DuBois the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. His second strikeout. And Elijah Ullum will stand in. Ullum, right-handed batter. He's the DH today for Cannon Buckner. DuBois brings it. Just missed outside with the fastball. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Pitch, that's a strike. Just caught the edge. Ullum, the DH. Big right-handed batter waits, batting in the 9 slot. The pitch, there's one a little bit low. Right over the heart of the plate, but below the knees. Ullum laid off. 2-1. Tigers straight away for this hitter, who swings and misses, making it 2-2. Ullum steps out. DuBois back off the edge of the rubber, now back on. Check Sanders for the sign. The 2-2 pitch coming home. Curveball gets away from Hayden, back to the screen, but no swing by Ullum. It's 3-2. Ullum gets back in. New baseball to Caden DuBois. He's ready. So is Ullum. Here it comes. Foul off to the right side, back to the screen. Still 3-2, one down here in the second inning. In the third inning for Salem, it'll be Hayden Sanders, Isaac Westerman, and Wyatt Martin. 3-0, Cats. The pitch, swing and a miss on a high fastball. Down on strikes goes Ullum, and Cole Wallace, who popped out his first time, will stand in. Wallace, right-handed batter. Crowds the plate a little bit. As DuBois brings it. Fastball outside corner. A little bit wide strike there. about maybe 4 to 5 inches off the plate. Fastball high there, 1-1. Seen a couple of wide strikes here by the umpire. That'll make you swing, no doubt about that. 1-1 to count. Du Bois brings it. Curveball, and there's a line drive in the right center, and ball's in front of Colin Haven. Wallace singles with 2 down and brings up Malachi Antle, who doubled out in that same area. So Wallace got the pitch out over the plate, drilled it in the right center field, just going with that pitch. Antle standing in. Big right-handed batter waits. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He went for a long one there. He had one up in his eyes, and he cut loose. And Du Bois fell as he took a step down off the mound. He kind of got twisted up and fell off to the left side of the mound. He's doing a little landscaping out there right now, but he was in a defenseless position out there when he went down. Wallace with the lead at first base. The pitch coming home. That's on the outside corner for a strike. Good pitch to Malachi Antle. Wind blowing directly out to left center. And I mean, it's gusting. Wallace with a short lead. Now bigger. And looking over is Du Bois. Steps off. Fakes over to first base. And the 0-2 runner going, and a pop foul back and out of play on a fastball riding in on Malachi. Still 0-2, 2 down, runner at first base, 3-0 Licking. Rain expected to roll into the area later tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. The 0-2 and a high fly ball to right field. Colin Haven is there. He makes the catch. Colin Haven battling that wind a little bit, but was able to bring that one in. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left. We've now played 2 innings. It's Licking 3, Salem nothing. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online.
Welcome back to Licking. Stan Stevens along with you here on this Tuesday afternoon. Don't forget, Salem is scheduled to play Potosi on Thursday afternoon, 4:30 at the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. Right now, that might be in danger of the weather. Don't forget, our Salem Lady Tigers will be taking on Kabul Thursday, the softball Lady Tigers, who won big yesterday. 29-0 down at Ellington, and then they will have a game against Steelville at the Salem City Park on Friday, April Fool's Day. That game was originally scheduled for Good Friday. They moved that game up, and that will be Friday at Salem City Park. We had visions of trying to do that game, but we may have other commitments, so no promises at this time since that game was moved. Hayden Sanders takes a fastball from Cannon Buckner. The freshman right-hander's pitched well. He's gone through the minimum players, but he did give up a hit to Richter, but Connell hitting a double play. Pitch comes in, and a big chopper right to the third baseman, Wallace. He has it to throw to first. Is in time, maybe. Step on the bag and see, safe. They say he missed. And so Sanders is at first base. He'll be run for by Buckner. Coach Antle comes out and wants to talk to the base umpire about running out of the baseline. Now they're going to talk about it. So we'll see what they call here. But Sanders was still within the 3 feet. Now they're going to call him out for running out of the baseline. So Sanders now out, 5-3. So Isaac Westerman will stand in. The pitch comes to him. That's a strike on the inside corner. Wallace's throw tailed to the inside. Hayden had to avoid the first baseman who was standing in the baseline. And a fastball on the outside corner to Westerman makes it quickly 0-2, but umpires rule they went too far out of the baseline to avoid the tag. Pitch to Westerman, that's way high. Isaac standing in. Right-handed batter with an 0-1-2 count. The pitch. That's one up and in at 2-2. Wyatt Martin on deck. 3-0 Licking. We're in the third inning. All 3 runs courtesy of Rusty Buckner. Fastball high, 3-2. It was 0-2, now 3-2. Westerman swings and misses. He struck him out. Fastball right down the middle. Isaac went right over top of that with a bat. Wyatt Martin stand in. Salem coming into this game 2-3 on the year. They give Wyatt all of left center, and there's a bunch of room out there. The pitch coming in, that's outside for a strike. That's a little bit wide, but umpire's plate's 24 inches wide, I guess. That's a big one. The pitch, that's a strike. Tailing fastball by Cannon Buckner got called a strike. That ball's a good 4 inches outside. The 0-2 to Martin. That curveball, he's out of there. That's a dandy curve. Martin called out on strikes. Tigers go down in order 1, 2, 3. We've gone through 2.5 here at Licking. 3-0 Wildcats back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
It's that time of the year to get your taxes done, and if you're not sure where to take them to Tax Masters at 107 West 4th Street in downtown Salem. Tax Masters can handle all of your certified e-filing, and they also do accounting services, bookkeeping, and payroll. Give Tax Masters a call today at 729-3001 or stop by 107 West 4th Street in downtown Salem, and don't be a slave to the IRS.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan or can't afford to go away to college? Or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
We are back at Licking. Don't forget, we have for you coming your way on Wednesday, Blues hockey from Vancouver. That'll be a late one, 9 o'clock game time, or 9 o'clock pregame, 9:30 game time. Actually, that's 8:30 pregame, 8:30 pregame, 9 o'clock game time. from Vancouver. That's tomorrow night. Blues won last night over the Canucks 4-1. So Silas Antle stands in. Silas, big right-handed batter. He got hit on the shoulders first time up. Smacks this one off the glove of Westerman in the short left field. He makes the turn, getting in, and Barton to get it to second base. Westerman couldn't handle that sizzler. And that'll be a base hit off his glove. And here's Rusty Buckner. Buckner, who didn't look good that first at bat, for the first 4 pitches, made up for it on pitch number 5 as he put one out of the ballpark in left center on a hanger from Du Bois. That pitch is low and away. Antle didn't miss that one. That ball was smoked just to the left. Westerman got the glove on it but could not bring it in. Pitch to Buckner and a high fly ball out to left field. The wind's going to take it, but not far enough as Barton makes the catch. Not confidently, but he did make it. Ball is hit very high in the air. And there's one out. No tag by Antle. Keaton Cook will stand in. He with the wind blowing out. Barton played that one pretty well. Ball kind of took a little jump at the end, and he was able to still haul it down. So 1-on-1 out, and there's a high fly ball in the deep left center field. That one has a chance, and it is gone. Keaton Cook hits one in the same location, but a little shorter than Buckner, and it's out of here for a 2-run home run, and it's 5-0 Wildcats. Cook got one right down the middle, and he just hammered it. That ball was on a line. Got up in the air just enough. Wind might have helped it just a little, but that ball was absolutely crushed. And it sails out of the ball yard, 5-0 Wildcats. And Spencer Rogers will stand in. The boy has given up 2 home runs in this one. Pitch to Rogers way outside, ball 1 with a fastball. 3 in the first on a 3-run homer by Rusty Buckner. 2 here in the third on a 2-run homer by Keaton Cook. Buckner right before him didn't miss by much. There's a ground ball up the middle. Richter has it, though the first base is in time. 4-3 on that put out. Keaton Rennie will stand in. Keaton Rennie popped out to second his first time up. Tigers are the top of the order up in the 4th. They trail it by a 5-0 score. Rennie standing in. Right-handed batter as Du Bois brings it. There's a tap foul at the plate. Straight away for this hitter for the Salem Tigers defense. Renner waits from the right side. That pitch is a strike on the outside edge, a little high and away. Just nicking the black. And the 0-2, that ball's high. One and 2 the count. 2 down, 2 runs in. We're in the 3rd inning. 5-0 Cats. The pitch, curve swing, and a foul off the helmet of Hayden Sanders. Went back into the netting. Wind really, really blowing out to left field. From the right field line to the left field line. The pitch comes in. That ball bounces in front of the plate, goes back to the screen. 2-2 the count to Keaton Rennie. Rennie back in. Du Bois ready, brings it home. Fastball high, 3-2. Stevens is on deck. And the pitch from Du Bois Foul down the right field line. Out into the field down the right field line there. They do have a cut, though. That's a lot better than it used to be, whereas the wild unknown. Still 3-2 to Keaton Rennie, and the pitch comes home, and there's a little pop fly right at Connell. He makes the catch. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, nobody left. We've now played 3. It's 5-0. Licking. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Hi, this is Justin Hubbs
and Gage Salbemer
with Big Iron Realty. That's right, Big Iron not only auctions equipment, Big Iron also auctions land online, alerting over 350,000 registered bidders worldwide that your land is up for auction. Big Iron Realty's marketing is unrivaled. Email blast?
Check.
Marketing campaign?
Check.
Social media?
Check.
Radio?
Check.
Drone footage and produced video of your land?
Check.
Auctions sell faster than listings. For more information on how to get your land sold, visit BigIronGuys.com.
That's BigIronGuys.com.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. Call 729-5761. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
So Rusty Buckner will come in to replace Cannon Buckner. Cannon pitched well. He had 3 strikeouts, did not walk anybody, gave up just 1 hit. Leaves the game with a 5-0 lead. Rusty Buckner was playing left field, trying to see who's out there. $13, okay. Blake Edwards out there? I'm sorry. Caden Wantland. Okay, great. Well, now that he tells me, I know. So Caden Wantland will now play left field. As Buckner comes in here in the top of the 4th to pitch. So Caden Wantland. Corbin Barrett will stand in. Rusty Buckner got that home run back in the 1st inning. Now stands on the hill. Salem down 5-0 here. Top of the 4th inning. The pitch comes home. Fastball outside corner. That's a nice, well-directed pitch right on the black. Buckner working from the stretch even with nobody on. Swing and a miss by Barrett. Looks like Barrett was a little bit confused with that stretch. He's quickly in the hole, and fastball inside corner, strike 3 call, and he's out on strikes. First strikeout for Rusty Buckner. And Trayton Richter will stand in. Rusty outside corner, down and away with the off-speed pitch and a fastball right on the inside corner at the knees. Barrett didn't have a chance. That's good pitching. There's a line drive fouled on the left field line. Hit very well by Richter, which will end up pretty close to the parking lot. 0-1 to count. That ball up. Trayton ripped it, but ripped it foul. Connell on deck. Tigers need some runners, need some hits. They got 1 hit in this game. The pitch, curveball, swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Buckner. That ball fell off the table, and Richter went right through it. 0-2 the count to Trayton Richter. The pitch comes home. Curveball outside low. Took a little extra off that one. 1-2. Here comes a fastball, and there's a base hit up the middle. Trayton, nice job of staying with that one. his second hit of the day, and Garrett Connell will stand in. 5-0 Wildcats. 3 in the first, 2 in the second. That second home run, Keaton Cook hit that one out to left center. Right again over that Farm Bureau insurance sign that's here at Deer Lick Park. Richter short lead at first. Connell waits. The pitch coming from Buckner. Fastball low in the dirt. Nice stop there by Malachi Antle. Wallace at third base. He's even with the bag. The shortstop right now, Keaton Cook, cheating up the middle, looking for two, as is the second baseman, Keaton Rennie. Pitch. High pop fly left side. Will it stay in play? No. It's going to go out of play. One and one to count. And now throw to first. Back is Richter. Deep in the outfield for Connell. Give him right center field if he wants it. Buckner brings it in. What a nice pitch on the inside corner. Garrett looking for something out over the plate. Didn't get it. 1-2 the count. Connell. Big hole on the left side for a base hit as they're trying to get that double play up the middle. The pitch, curve, and there's that ground ball in the hole. Off the glove of the third baseman. No play anywhere. That'll be a single for Connell. And 2 on, 1 out for Colin Haven. Garrett got that one off the end of the bat. Wallace dove for it, got a glove on it, slowed it down. Cook was able to get to it, but there's no play anywhere. So first and second, 1 out for Haven. Haven grounded out to short his first time. Again, Licking cheating up the middle, looking for that double play with big holes on both sides of the infield. Between left and our third and short, going to left field, and second and first going to right. Up the middle, very tight. Haven waits. 5-0 Licking. Salem threatening here in the fourth inning. Pitch from Rusty Buckner in the dirt low. Nice scoop by Malachi. Angle went down, blocked that ball nicely, keeping that from eluding him and going back and hitting the screen. Lead by Richter at second. The pitch is swing and a miss on a tailing fastball. Haven went for a whack at it, but didn't make connections. Trying to pull that outside pitch instead of going to right field. 1-1. There's a base hit in the left field. Ripped by Colin Haven. And the bases will be loaded as Coach Edwards will hold up Traden Richter. That ball was hit on a line in the hole, and 3 straight hits, and Jimmy Barton stands in, and Jimmy can make a game of this again. Five nothing Licking. 1 out, bases loaded for Salem. As Rusty Buckner stands back in, or gets back on the hill, as Barton stands back in. The pitch to Jimmy. Inside, ball 1. Almost hit him. Richter at third. Connell at second. Haven at first. Buckner from the stretch. Brings it home. Low and away, 2-0. So Cannon Buckner worked the first 3, gave up just 1 hit, struck out 3. Rusty Buckner's come in and got buried. The next 3 have reached on hits. The pitch to Barton, way outside, ball 3. As Buckner pulled that one across his body, that one missed by a good 2 feet. Barton standing in, 3-0 count. Bases loaded, the pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner. Jimmy standing in, a little bit off the plate. The 3-1 And a high fly ball in a deep left center field. Not deep enough, though. It is caught. A run's going to score. Connell did not tag. And so it's 5-1 as Barton hits the sacrifice fly to center. Jimmy just didn't get enough height on that one. Hit it pretty well. Tigers get the run in as Richter scores, and standing in right now is Caden DuBois. First and second. 2 down, a run in, making it 5-1. Pitch to Caden in the dirt, knocked down by Malachi. Good play as Connell thought about going to third, but Andel picked that ball up quickly. He was ready to throw, and Garrett had to reverse gears and go back. DuBois waiting. The 1-0 from Buckner. Here it comes. There's a high fly ball down the left field line. That's trouble. That's going to fall for a base hit. Here comes Connell. Here comes Haven. He's going to try and score. The throw coming home. Not in time. It's 5-3 as DuBois doubles down the left field line. That ball hung on the off-speed pitch, and Caden turned on it. It was fair by about 10 feet. A 2-run double makes it 5-3. Haven got a great jump off first base. He raced around. Coach Edwards sent him. Throw by Cook up the line a little bit, and Haven easily scored to make it 5-3. And now Hayden Sanders standing in with DuBois at second. The pitch, fastball outside. Rusty Buckner got out Barrett, but on a base hit by Richter. Connell with an infield single. Haven with a base hit to left. Jimmy Barton with a sacrifice fly, and then DuBois with the 2-run double. Strike on the outside edge to Sanders, 1-1. He got a 2-run single yesterday to right field. The pitch to Hayden, and a swing and a foul. That ball hung, and Hayden fouled it back. She had that one all over again. Tying run at the plate. 5-3 ball game here. Westerman on deck. 1-2 the count to Sanders. Rusty Buckner looks in, the sign, the pitch comes home. Strike 3 call. Hayden took it, ball on the outside edge, and they've been calling that all night long. And Hayden called out on strikes. But the Tigers score 3 runs. They do so on 4 hits. There were no errors, and there was a man left. We've now played 3.5. Our score, the Wildcats 5, Salem Tigers 3. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
I was surprised.
I was definitely surprised.
Yep, we had no idea. Totally surprised. Can you say jaw drop?
Who knew? State Farm with these great rates?
The surprise everyone's talking about is the surprisingly great rates for home and auto insurance from State Farm, especially when you combine them.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today at 729-3056.
Have you had a fender bender or crashed your vehicle? Come and see Jadwin and Smith Auto Body and Auto Care for all of your auto body needs. They have over 20 years of experience of putting vehicles back in mint condition. Take your vehicle to Jadwin and Smith Auto Body and Auto Care at 1202 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem, across from Walmart, or call 729-3900. Locally owned by Tim and Wendy Smith.
We go to the bottom of the bottom of the 4th inning. 5-3 now. Caden DuBois still on the hill for the Salem Tigers as Rusty Buckner took over for Brother Cannon and gave up 3. It will be Stevens, Ullum, and then the top of the order, Wallace. So Austin Stevens will bat. He struck out his first time against DuBois. Handle with a base hit, a home run by Keaton Cook last inning. Made it 5-0, but the Tigers responded. A sacrifice fly by Jimmy Barton and a 2-run double by Caden Du Bois down the left field line. Now 5-3 our score. Caden brings it home. That's in for a strike. Fastball right down the middle, taken there by Stevens. Westerman a step behind the bag at third. There's another one as he took a little something off, almost a straight change. That's what it looked like by Caden Du Bois. Quickly 0-2 to Austin Stevens. The pitch, fastball, strike three call on one in the neighborhood. Fourth strikeout for Du Bois. Elijah Ullum will stand in. He struck out his first time up. Ball was tailing away, and the umpire made that call before it ever got to the plate. Tough to hit that way. Pitch, that falls fastball outside. That ball was in the left-handed batter's box. 1-0 the count. Pitch comes in. There's a high pop-up on the infield. Who wants it? Westerman calls for it, and he dropped the ball again. He did it yesterday, and he does it again here. And that'll be an error. You got to get underneath the ball, and Isaac tried to play it off to the side. He'll never catch that ball there unless it's by pure luck. So, young man feels bad, but that's something you can definitely practice all day long. But, unfortunately, it's in a game. Now runner first base, 1 out. Pitch comes to Wallace. That's low and away, ball 1. Du Bois looks in. Sanders gives him the sign. Here it comes. There's a line drive in the right field. That's going to be a base hit. Haven gets it back in quickly, but it's first and second now after the error. And only 1 out. And Coach Edwards wants to go out and talk to his hurler. And we may have a new pitcher coming in. Looks like Brendan Hanger might be coming in the ball game. So we may have some movement. It might be Barrett coming back in the game here. So Westerman, looks like he's going to check out. Looks like Barrett's going to go to the hill. Let's just see if that is the case. So Barrett, here in the bottom of the 4th inning, will come on to pitch. Brendan Hanger will go to left field. And we'll see what they do at the infield here, as I'm sure Du Bois will go to third. So Barrett goes to the hill. So Corbett Barrett to pitch from center field. Caden Du Bois goes to third base from pitching. And Brendan Hanger enters the game. He's now in left field. Isaac Westerman is out. So Barrett to pitch. Du Bois to third base. Hanger goes into left field. And Jimmy Barton will go to center, by the way. And there you have it. Now you have the lineup for the Salem Tigers. So Du Bois goes 3 1/3. It's given up. So Barton to center. And Brendan Hanger goes into left field. Hanger wears number 5. So Du Bois gives up 7 hits in his 3 1/3. Still responsible for the 2 runners on is Du Bois. He didn't walk anybody. That's the good news. He did strike out 4. So Barrett will face Malachi Antle. Barrett pitched at Ellington last Thursday. Pitched the first 3 innings. Well, 2 2/3, I should say. Corbin brings it. The bunt is on. He get it back to Barrett. He has it to throw to first base. Is in time. As Wyatt Martin almost pulled his foot off. So the sacrifice is good by Malachi Antle. It goes 1-3 on the sack. So runners now at second and third with 2 down for Silas Antle. So Barrett in to pitch. Tigers, Martin playing this hitter to pull, giving right center field. Big hole down the right field line, man, if he can go that way. Fastball outside by Barrett, the lefty. 5-3 our score. He's trying to keep it right here. Tigers got 3 in the 4th. They want to just trail it by 2 after this inning. The pitch inside low gets away. The runner does not try and advance. 2-0. On deck is Rusty Buckner, who's already homered and flew out in this game. Silas Antle was hit by a pitch. He singled up the middle. Big right-handed batter. From the stretch, the pitch. Fastball high, 3-0. Runner at third base, that's Ullum. Second base, it's Wallace. The 3-0 to Antle. Right call. Kind of get me over fastball and called a strike. 3-1 to count. Silas waits. Barrett brings it home. And a foul down the third base line. That ball was ripped. Had Elijah Ullum doing that moon dance we talked about earlier. Going back to third base. Never lifted his feet off the ground. Oh, Wallace at second base. 3-2 for Silas Antle. Pitch from Barrett. Low ball 4. He loads him up for Rusty Buckner. A sacrifice, a walk. The bases are loaded for Rusty Buckner, who's already got a 3-run homer in this game. Tigers trying to get out of this inning without giving up a run. An error by Westerman opened the gates. Barrett brings it. There's a long one in the left field. And that ball is gone. A grand slam by Buckner. Barrett threw it inside, and Rusty turned on it, and he's got 7 RBIs in this game. A grand slam, and that makes it 9-3. And all these runs are under. So the walk to Silas Antle, and then Corbin Barrett tried to throw a fastball to the inside, and Rusty Buckner waited for it, and he absolutely ripped that ball on a line hanger. Playing left field, went back. The only thing he could have done is gone to the fence and jump, but he thought he had a play in front of the wall, but he did not. That ball just kept going. Of course, the wind blowing out there as well didn't hurt anything, and now it's 9-3. The pitch comes home, and there's a fly ball in the center. On the run and over the head of Jimmy Barton. It'll end up being a double. for Keaton Cook. Martin misjudged that. With the wind out there, he played it as if it was normal, and the ball got in that wind, got over his head, and it's another hit for Licking. His second of the game, Keaton Cook. First one was a homer. Spencer Rogers will stand in. He's got a base hit in this game. Baird brings it in, a curve just a little bit high. Rogers has grounded out and singled in this game. Grounded out to second. Richter trying to keep the man close and a foul off to the right side. So 3 home runs by Licking in this game, and that's how they've gotten all their runs via the home run. 3-run homer by Buckner in the first, 2-run homer by by Cook in the third, and a grand slam by Buckner here in the fourth inning. Pitches down and in, 2-1. From the stretch, checks the runner at second, brings it outside, 3-1. Corbin Barrett taking over for Caden DuBois. Book is closed on Caden. The pitch, that's a high fastball. Caden gave up 7 runs. Of that, only 5 were earned, or 6 were earned. He didn't walk anybody, struck out 4 in his 3 1/3 innings. And now another walk by Barrett. He's gotten only 1 man out, down on a sacrifice bunt. 2 walks, a double, and a grand slam home run. And Rennie is the 9th man to bat in the inning. 4 have come across. The pitch, a little bit low. Keaton Rennie has popped out to short, popped out to second. Tigers will have Brendan Hanger, Wyatt Martin, and Corbin Barrett in the 5th. Pitch is down the way. Runners will move up on the wild pitch. Barrett is struggling here mightily in this 4th inning. Struggling to find that plate. 2-0 the count to Keaton Rennie. Pitch. There's a ground ball in the hole, and Connell knocks it down. That'll keep a run from scoring, but a run does come in. Wild pitch pays off for Licking as Cook comes in. It'll be a base hit for Rennie. That's an RBI. And so now Austin Stevens will stand back in. He struck out to start this inning. Rogers at third. Keaton Rennie at first. 10-3 now. Baird brings it. That's in for a strike. Good off-speed pitch. Five nothing after 3. 5-3 going into the bottom of the 4th, and Licking has tallied 5. The pitch, curveball high. 1-1 the count. We're in the 4th inning. 5 runs in. A grand slam, and now an infield single after a double. And a wild pitch and a walk. Fastball just, you have to call it to corner. And it's 1-2. Late call by the umpire there. Stevens has struck out both times up. Barrett checks, brings it. Curveball, that's high. 2-2. Elijah Ullum on deck if Stevens can keep it going. Runners at first and third. Rennie at first, Rogers at third, 2 down, 5 runs in here in the 4th inning. Corbin Barrett looks, brings it. Low in the dirt, ball 3. Now the ball goes off the glove of Barrett, the runner not trying to advance. Clouds trying to work their way in. The sun has disappeared at the moment. Full count, runner first will be going, 2 down. And the pitch to Stevens. Ground ball right up the middle, off the hill, and O'Connell throws to first in time to get Stevens. 6-3 on the putout, but 5 runs on a total of 2 hits, 1 huge error, and there were 2 men left. We have now played 4. It's the Salem Tigers trailing the Licking Wildcats 10-3. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Hometown Processing in Salem has processing dates available for February and March. Call Hometown Processing today at 573-729-7278 to reserve your date. These openings will not last long. Hometown also has packaged beef or pork available. They have it all. Hometown Processing, located at 3450 West Highway 32 in Salem. For more information or to book your animal processing, call 573-729-7278.
Is your back continually giving you pain? Do you constantly have headaches? Do you have numbness or tingling in your arms, hands, legs, or feet? These are symptoms, and they're a warning sign from your body. And if you'd like to know why they're occurring, Dr. Amber Duncan of Duncan Chiropractic can help. Her mission is to find the cause of the problem and correct it. Give Dr. Amber Duncan a call at 729-2321 or stop by 401 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
To the top of the 5th we go. Brendan Hanger will lead things off for the Salem Tigers, his first at bat. The pitch, low and away. Hanger came in for Isaac Westerman when the Tigers made the pitching change. He's playing left field. Got a chance to watch that ball from Buckner sail out of here. The pitch comes home. Fastball outside corner. 1-1. 10-3 Licking. We are in the top of the 5th. Pitch from Rusty Buckner at the outside corner near the left side of the left-handed batter's box. That ball was what they call in the vicinity of the plate. The pitch, they're swinging a miss. Strikeout number 3 for Buckner. And Wyatt Martin will stand in. Yes. Umpires living in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Everything's a strike there. Wyatt Martin will stand in on the left side. Takes a strike. Tigers come into this game 2-3. That pitch way outside. 1-1, 1 down. They really played Martin to pull a lot. Give him up the middle. Big hole. And there's a ground ball towards third. Wallace has it. His throw to first is in time. Good job of hitting by Wyatt Martin to go the other way, but he hit it right at Wallace. The ball had a lot of spin on it. Cole went down to one knee. He took his time. And Corbin Barrett will stand in. Corbin got rocked a bit there. Walked a couple, gave up the home run, a double, base hit. Fastball outside, but none of the runs were earned in that 4th inning. The error by Westerman opened the door. Licking got the base hit, the sacrifice, which would have ended the inning. All before any runs scored, and the walk, the home run, the double, infield single. 7 RBIs for Rusty Buckner in this one. The pitch comes home. There's a little pop fly in the right center field. And waiting for it, the center fielders, the wind blows it right to him. That's Silas Antle, and he makes the catch. Wind just took that one right out to Silas, and the Tigers go down 1-2-3 in the 5th. We have now played 4.5 to the bottom of the 5th. We go. It's the Wildcats 10, Salem Tigers 3. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
This is Joe Brand with Edward Jones. Today's interest rates are creating real challenges for many Americans who live on a fixed income. Edward Jones has been helping individual investors like you for more than 130 years. If you have money coming due soon and want to hear about alternatives to possibly increase your income, help reduce your tax bill, or invest for growth potential, come see us at Edward Jones, 911 South Pershing, or call 729-3831. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
At K&H Auto Supply in Salem, pick up a Power Torque 5-piece double box and wrench set for $23.99, a Schumacher 6-amp automatic battery charger for $55.99, and Mechanics Wear Fast Fit gloves, only $13.99 a pair. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Corbin Barrett back out there. He will face some muscle coming up after Elijah Ullum. It'll be Cole Wallace, Malachi Antle, and Silas Antle. Tigers down by 7 going into this bottom of the fifth. Tell you what, 2 home runs by Rusty Buckner. Neither were cheap. First one was a 3-run homer, and then the grand slam in the fourth. That ball was absolutely just smoked out of here on a line. That one a little bit farther into just dead left field. But that wind got underneath it. Didn't need a lot of wind help, but boy, whatever help it got, it was enough. So Elijah Ullum will stand in. He has struck out, reached on an error on the pop fly to Westerman. And he scored a run. Pitch from Barrett comes home. There's a pop foul back and out of play. Cole Wallace standing on deck. He has 3 hits in this game. Malachi Antle has 1 hit. Next from Barrett comes in. That curveball is just a little high, barely outside. Umpire said missed the plate. 1-1. That fastball tails away outside and high. Ullum waits, chokes up just a smidge on that bat with a 2-1 count. Barrett brings it. Swing and a miss. 2-2. If you've been with us all day, you know that wind is still gusting out to left field. 3 home runs for the Wildcats in this one have made up 9 of their 10 runs. And the pitch comes home. Strike 3 call. That was a dandy curveball. And he had Ullum out in front. He couldn't check his swing, and he is out on strikes. First strikeout for Barrett. To the top of the order they go. Cole Wallace will stand in. He singled twice to right field, and he popped out to the second baseman. The pitch comes home. There's a pop fly to right. Haven let that ball drift to him from the wind, and he does, and quickly 2 down. Collins started to chase that ball over, just let the wind bring it back to him. He did, and Wallace is out for the second time. He is 2 for 4 in the game. Malachi Antle stands in. He doubled to right center field, sacrificed, and has flown out to right. Big hold on the right field line, and the fastball outside. Barton does play this hitter to pull. Haven way over in front of the scoreboard here at Deer Lick Park. So a lot of room on that right field line. Pitch from Barrett. That's a little bit high. 2-0. Silas Antle on deck, and then Reggie Jackson. 2-0 the count. Here it comes. Low, 3-0. 2 down here in the 5th inning. Nothing shaking right now for the Wildcats. Salem in the 6th would have Richter, Connell, and Haven. Down by 7, 10-3 Licking. Handle waits for the 3-0. Here it comes from Corbin Barrett. There's a ground ball hit right through Caden Du Bois. That'll be an error. Ball right at Caden, went right through him. And Silas Andel will stand in. He has walked. He has got a base hit, and he has been hit by a pitch. He has scored 3 times. Handel stands in. Big hole on the right side where Wyatt Martin holding on the runner. Baird looks at that runner at first base, brings it home, and there's a high fly ball in a deep left center field. Their wind might blow it out of here, and it does. Silas Handel with a home run. And it's 12-3. That one was wind dated, no doubt about that one. Ball was hit hard, but I don't think it would have carried out of here on a regular day, but today it did. 12-3 after the home run. 12-3. And standing in is Rusty Buckner. Buckner already has 2 homers in this game, including a grand slam. 7 RBIs. So the error hurts Salem again. And a 2-run homer by Antle. The pitch to Buckner. Curveball inside. Ball 1. On a normal day, I think Jimmy Barton has that one back by the fence, but today, the wind, Handel got a lot of it, but I think he got a little help today. The pitch, there's a line drive in the right center. That's a base hit, and right off the shin of Colin Haven. That's going to feel bad tomorrow. Buckner singles to right center. He hit that ball hard. So Licking starting to smoke the ball all over the ballpark. 4 home runs in the game today. Buckner at first. He's actually the winning run right now as Keaton Cook stands in. He has homered and doubled. The pitch inside off the plate, ball 1 with a curve. So Cook struck out in the first, homered in the third, drove in 2 with that one, doubled in the fourth. The pitch, that ball hit him. It hit him right in the backside. Second batter hit by a pitch on the Licking side, and Spencer Rogers will stand in. Rogers has singled, grounded out, and walked. Now the winning run, Buckner sitting at second base. And Coach Edwards comes out to talk to Corbin Barrett. 12-3 Licking. 3 in the first, 2 in the third, 5 in the fourth, and 2 more here in the fifth. Home runs have played a big part of this game. Without the home runs, Salem be leading 3-1. But they count those home runs. 3-run homer by Rusty Buckner in the first. That was the Licking scoring there after a hit by pitch and a double. A 2-run homer by Keaton Cook in the third inning after a base hit by Silas Handel. And then in the fourth inning, an error, allowed a man to reach, a base hit, a walk, and then the grand slam by Rusty Buckner. Keaton Cook followed with a double, a walk, a wild pitch, and an infield single by Keaton Rennie brought that run in. That's the only run not scored by a home run. And here in the fifth inning, after 2 out, an error by Caden Du Bois and a home run by Silas Handel. Rusty Buckner followed with a base hit to right center. And then Keaton Cook hit by a pitch. Rusty will check out. Coming in to run will be Garrett Gorman. So Gorman running at second base. He would be the winning run in this game if Spencer Rogers can get a base hit. So Garrett Gorman now at second base instead of Rusty Buckner. Corbin Barrett brings it home. There's a line drive down the right side. That's going to fall for a base hit, and this game will come to an end. A single by Spencer Rogers to drive in the winning run as Gorman comes home to score, and Licking defeats the Salem Tigers by a score of 13-3. We'll come back in 3 minutes and wrap it up. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Hi, Carrie Patton here from Town & Country Bank. We've got all the perks of a national bank, like online banking, quick loan approval, and you can even deposit your check from your phone. That's not why our customers love us, though. They love us because we still offer hometown customer service. Stop by one of our area locations and let our friendly team remind you how special hometown banking can be. Smart, friendly solutions. Town & Country Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Did you know that about 1 out of every 8 women will develop invasive breast cancer in their lifetime? Your friends at the Salem Memorial District Hospital are determined to change that with their new 3D mammography machine. If you have no insurance, the hospital can offer financial assistance to help pay for your mammogram. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 729-6626 and ask for radiology. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out, but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
Hi, Carrie Patton here from Town & Country Bank. We've got all the perks of a national bank, like online banking, quick loan approval, and you can even deposit your check from your phone. That's not why our customers love us, though. They love us because we still offer hometown customer service. Stop by one of our area locations and let our friendly team remind you how special hometown banking can be. Smart, friendly solutions. Town & Country Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Right now at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, you'll find Chevron Techron Fuel System Cleaner. Buy one, get one free. A Hopkins Multi-Purpose Giant Funnel for $649 and a 2-ton trolley jack priced at $54.99. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store right here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Here at Deer Lake Park in Licking, it was the Wildcats using the long ball to take care of the Salem Tigers today, beating them by a score of 13-3. 4 home runs in this game, 2 by Rusty Buckner, who finished the game with 7 RBIs. And tell you what, and the hardest part is for Corbin Barrett. He gave up 6 runs in this game, but all of them were unearned due to errors committed by Tiger players. And so, well, how bad can an error hurt giving a team 4 outs or 5 outs in an inning? We saw what happened with Owensville yesterday, and they got the chance. They got 8 runs in that 3rd inning today. Licking took advantage of it in the 4th inning as an error by Westerman on a pop fly opened the door. Wallace got a base hit, and the sacrifice would have ended the inning. That would have been the 3rd out, but then a walk to Antle, the grand slam by Buckner, a double, a walk, a base hit, another run scores. All of that unearned because of the error. And then, of course, in the 5th inning with 2 down, a grounder to Caden Du Bois goes through his legs for an error. And then the home run, a base hit, a hit by pitch, another base hit, and this game's over just that fast. 13-3, the final, as the Wildcats beat the Salem Tigers. For the Salem Tigers, Trey easier to say, but Treythan Richter, 2 hits. He was 2 for 2 today. He did score a run. A 1 for 2 for Garrett Connell, 1 for 2 for Colin Haven, and Jimmy Barton got an RBI with a sacrifice fly. He was 0 for 1, and Caden DuBois had 1 for 2 with 2 runs batted in the game as the Tigers made it close. Got 3 runs in the fourth and made it a 5-3 game, but then the Wildcats came back with 5 in the fourth of their own and broke it back open. So the Tigers got a total of 5 hits in the game, 2 of those by Treythan Richter in the contest. DuBois started the game for the Salem Tigers. Caden went 3 in the third, gave up 7 hits, 7 runs, 5 of them earned, 4 strikeouts, gave up 2 home runs, and hit a man. Corbin Barrett came in that fourth inning, pitched 1 1/3 inning, gave up 6 hits, 6 runs, 2 walks, a hit batsman, 2 home runs. He did strike out 1. None of the runs he gave up were earned runs. For the Licking Wildcats, going through their lineup, they had some hitters today. Cole Wallace finished 2 for 4. He scored a run in the game, 1 for 2 for Malachi Antle. He scored 2 runs in the game. For Silas Antle, he was 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. He scored 4 times in the contest. Rusty Buckner, he went 3 for 4. He had 7 RBIs in the game, and he scored 3 times. Caden Cook, he was 2 for 3, was hit by a pitch, scored twice. He drove in 2. Spencer Rogers drove in a game-winning run. He had 2 hits in the game for the Wildcats. He was 2 for 3. And then Caden Rennie was 1 for 3. 0 for 3 was Austin Stevens, and Elijah Ullum was 0 for 3 as well, but he did score a run as he reached on an error. So Wildcats scored 3 in that first inning. A double by Malachi Antle, a hit by pitch of Silas Antle after Cole Wallace had popped out, and then Rusty Buckner hit the home run out in left center field to make it 3-0. Tigers could not do anything in the first 3 innings. Matter of fact, had just 1 hit against the freshman Cannon Buckner, and he was erased on the double play, so the minimum was faced in the 3 innings by Cannon Buckner. Then coming back in the 3rd inning, the leadoff single by Antle. Buckner flew out to left, and then Keaton Cook hit a home run out in left center field to make it 5-0. Then in the 4th inning, strikeout by Austin Stevens. Elijah Ullum hit a pop fly to the left side that Westerman could not handle. Ball fell out of his glove, and that's an error. Then Cole Wallace got a base hit. Then Caden DuBois was lifted. Corbin Barrett came in. He was able to retire Malachi Antle on the sacrifice bunt. Then Silas Antle worked a walk, and then Rusty Buckner absolutely cooked one out in the left field for a grand slam. Keaton Cook followed with a double, and then a walk to Spencer Rogers. An infield single by Keaton Rennie drove in another run, making a 5-run inning in the 4th. And then in the 5th, a strikeout by Ullum, a fly out by Wallace, nobody on, 2 down. Malachi Antle hit a ground ball to Caden DuBois. It went right through his legs for an error. And then Silas Antle came up after him and crushed one out in the left field. A little bit of wind aided there, and that made it a 12-3 game. Rusty Buckner singled to right center. Keaton Cook got hit by a pitch, and then Spencer Rogers lofted one down the right field line for the RBI game-winning hit. 13-3, the Licking Wildcats over the Salem Tigers. Salem falls to 2-4 on the year. They will host the Potosi Trojans Thursday if the weather will allow. And we'll be there to bring that one to you here on KSMO, beginning with Tiger Talk and Coach Edwards at about 4:15. 4:30 game time, Tigers and the Trojans. We hope you enjoyed the game today. If you like home runs and you're a Licking fan, I'm sure you had a good time. And if you like home runs and you're a Salem fan, probably not so much today, as Licking crushed 4 of them, 2 of them by Rusty Buckner, 7 RBIs in the game, 3 for 4. He had a nice game, and so did the Antle boys. They both had good offensive games, and Keaton Cook did as well. As the Wildcats knocked out 13 hits, 13 runs, and they had a couple of walks and 2 hit batsmen to boot in the contest. For Jim back at the station, my name is Stan Stevens. Thanks for joining us for Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. We'll talk to you on Thursday. Have yourselves a great evening. Good night from Licking, Missouri.
You've been listening to Salem Tiger Sports on KSMO and KSMO Media, and it's been brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance Willie Strader Agent, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Progressive Ozark Bank, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Your World Today, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Jadwin and Smith Auto Body, Big Iron Realty, and Magic Herbs. Join us next time for Salem Tiger Sports on KSMO and KSMO Media.